Hey, hello, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to teach about what happens when moon is sitting in the fourth house of D10 chart or Dasamsa chart in Vedic Astrology. So before beginning, if you guys not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click the like button. And if you guys have any doubt after watching this video, please do mention it in my below comment section, okay? And yes, please take and follow my Facebook community page, Parikshith Astrology also. So let's begin. See, D10 chart or the Dasamsa chart is the most important chart in Vedic astrology. So it is mainly seen for your career or the profession. So it is microscopically opening your 10th house of your birth chart or the D1 chart. Now, coming to the fourth house. Now, what does fourth house of your D10 chart or the Dasamsa chart represents? It represents your happiness. It also represents peace. It also represents the facility the company has given for you if you're working in a private or if you're a government employee, whether the government has given you that facility can be seen from the fourth house of your D10 chart or the Dasamsa chart. Now, what happens when planet Moon is sitting in the fourth house? Now, what does planet Moon represent? It represents your mind. It also represents your emotions. It also represents your expression. It also represents your happiness. It also represents your mother. It also represents vehicle. So when Moon is sitting in the fourth house of D10 chart or the Sun chart, that shows that this person will definitely get very good peace in profession, and it also shows that these people will also get comfort or happiness or even will get lot of facility from their company or government, or even if they are having their own business they'll get all type of comfort, especially if moon is placed very well in the particular zodiac signs like Cancer, Taurus, or any friendly signs. Now it also shows that these people can also work in career related to the dairy products or can become a very great doctor, or they can even become a very great social worker. Now, what happens when Moon is conjuncted with different planets like benefic planets and malefic planets? Now, coming to the benefic planets. Now, what happens when planet Moon is conjuncted with benefic planets like Jupiter, Mercury, Venus? Now, coming to the planet Jupiter. Now, what happens when planet Moon is conjuncted with Jupiter? Now, what does planet Jupiter represents? It represents your knowledge, wisdom. It also represents your wealth. It also represents career related towards teaching or career related towards the banking sector or clerk, advisors, counselors, lawyers, or judge. So when Jupiter and Moon are conjunct in the fourth house, that shows that these people can become very famous lawyer, famous judge, famous government employee, or someone who can become a famous clerk in the bank, or can become a very great professor or teacher in a particular college. Now, what happens when Moon is conjunct with planet Venus? Now, what does planet Venus represents? It represents entertainment industry. It also represents fashion industry. It also represents anything related to the luxurious things. It also represents women related field. Now, when Moon and Venus are conjuncted in the fourth house, that shows that these people can become very great chef. Why? Because fourth house represents kitchen. It also represents these people can also become a very great entertainer or actor or any artist. Now, it also shows that these people can also become a very great chef or doctor. Now, what happens when Moon is conjunct with planet Mercury? Now, what does planet Mercury represent? It represents your intelligence. It also represents your business acumen. It also represents your logical ability. It also represents your communication and technology. So, when Moon and Mercury are conjunct in the fourth house of your D10 chart of the Sun chart, that shows that these people will be working in communication sector or something related to the communication field or something related to technology, or can be working in IT sector and all. Now, what happens when Moon is conjuncted with planet Sun? Now, what does planet Sun represents? It represents ego, it represents government, it represents politics. So, when Moon and Sun are conjunct in the fourth house, that shows that these people can be a government employee or a politician, or these people can be a team leader in a particular company or can be a manager also. Why? Because Sun also represents higher authorities or boss. So these people will get peace only if they respect their boss or higher authorities. Now, what happens when Moon is conjunct with planet Mars? Now, what does planet Mars represent? It represents land, real estate. It also represents anything related to the engineering fields. It also represents aggressive nature. So when Moon and Mars are conjunct in the fourth house, that shows that these people will definitely will be finding difficulty in getting peace in their career. Why? Because Mars represents aggressive nature, impulsive nature of a person. Now, it also shows that these people can be working in anything related to the restaurant or real estate or land or property, vehicles, anything like that. If Venus is also with moon, and also Mars is also present in the fourth house. Now, what happens when moon is conjuncted planet Saturn? Now, what does planet Saturn represent? It represents crude oil, petrol, mining, etc. So, when moon and Saturn are conjunct in the fourth house, these people can do business or can be working anything related to these things that I told you. Those are crude oil, petroleum, mining, etc. Now, what happens when moon is conjunct with planet Rahu? Now, what does planet Rahu represent? It represents technology, it represents Maya, it represents cheating, illegal things. So when Moon and Rahu are sitting in the fourth house, these people can be working related to the development of new technology or anything related to the. These people can even do scams. These people can also do illegal work and all. Now, what happens when Moon is sitting with planet Ketu? Now, what does planet Ketu represent? It represents separation, detachment. It also represents isolation. It also represents spirituality. So when Moon and Ketu are sitting in the fourth house, that shows that these people can become a very great astrologer, or these people can be working in IT sector or computer related field. So yeah, this was my analysis of moon sitting in the fourth house of D10 chart or Dasamsa chart in Vedic astrology. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe below or else I'll see in the next video. So if you want any consultancy, please to contact me given below WhatsApp number or else you can even mail me also. So until and unless, thank you, bye bye, love you, take care.